my name is Jack Fitzpatrick, and today I'll be showing you my industrial runoff pH project in regards to Oxford and Cincinnati. So basically, I'm basing this kind of off our 4 Mile Creek project earlier in the semester, where we tested 4 Mile Creek at different points to see at different points where industrial runoff was coming from. I kind of did a different tact on it this way. I wanted to measure pH levels specifically and compare Oxford 4 Mile Creek to several locations in Cincinnati and see what the difference is between a rural area like Oxford and a more urban and city-like area like Cincinnati. So my original hypothesis for this was I was on the assumption that an urban area would have higher pH levels as well as more pollutants, but the main thing in this would be more higher pH levels. So essentially, I think Cincinnati will have higher pH levels than Oxford will. In order to do this, I basically went online and got some more of those test strips that we used in class, and I went to 4 sites. I went to 4 Mile Creek, one of the spots near the little bridge by the Equestrian Center. Then I went to 3 spots in Cincinnati. I went to Lake Isabella, I went to Pioneer Park, and I went to Mill Creek. 4 Mile Creek because for Oxford that just seemed like the natural choice for the Miami watershed as well, but also but I chose the other ones, Pioneer Park and Lake Isabella, just because they were ones I found doing a Google search of places I could get water from. There were water sources basically in Cincinnati that I could test. Mill Creek was actually suggested by my dad because he said it was infamous in the area in Cincinnati for having very bad pollution. And I actually looked up that the EPA back in the 1990s declared it one of the most uninhabitable I think the quote's down here. Yeah, the most endangered urban river in North America. So I thought if I was going to and based on that, I thought that by testing that and the other two, I would have a decent shot at maybe proving my hypothesis right. But strangely enough, as you can see from the pH levels here in the study area, I actually was right, but on the wrong count. I thought Mill Creek would be the one that proved my hypothesis correct. However, it was Lake Isabella that proved. And actually, 4 Mile Creek had higher pH levels than Mill Creek and Pioneer Park. And as you can see, it's kind of not... I just squeezed the charts a little. 4 Mile Creek actually had more pollutants than Lake Isabella, Pioneer Park, or Mill Creek. And based on the resources I found, it actually would make more sense for 4 Mile Creek to have more because it has more runoff from farms and other things in Southwest Ohio than you would have in places like urban areas like Cincinnati, where you would have less farm runoff just in general. So, to sum it up, for my results, my hypothesis was correct. It was not correct in the way I thought it would be through Mill Creek, and thus Cincinnati actually does have higher industrial runoff pH levels than Oxford. And that's my presentation. Thanks for watching.